Now that I've selected my client, Baltimore City Public Schools, I'm going to add a building. I suggest that you do this before you go out in the field, so that you have, make sure you have good Wi-Fi wherever you're at, so that you can pull lists from AssetCALC. So if I click add a building, what it's actually doing is pulling all of the folders that are inside of this facility to Baltimore City Public Schools. So you can see that they're arranged by the number. Now, if you're walking through this example with me, I suggest maybe go and select the project name that you're actually working on, and then select the folder you're actually going to upload. But I'm just going to pretend for right now that maybe I'm doing the Benjamin Franklin building, and what I'm going to do is click select. So the first thing it'll ask me is, do I want to import subfolders? So this is a relatively new thing in this app where you can import all of those subfolders, and you can actually add your data to subfolders, and then you can export them. The only issue is that once you import your subfolders, you cannot change your folder. So you are stuck with that folder because you are making connections and you're actually using those locations that are in those subfolders. So just keep that in mind, that either commit to using subfolders or don't import them at all. So for this, I know that this file doesn't have subfolders, so I'm going to click don't import. And then the next thing it asks is, do you want to start with template assets or no assets? I'm going to show you what each of those look like. If I start with template assets, I get about 40 assets that every single building is likely to have. So let me click on template assets. It's going to go through, it's going to say, okay, we made that, and now I have this building here that's directly linked to a folder in AssetCALC. The other option is maybe you don't have internet. If you click add building, you can click new building, and all it will do is just create an empty new building for you. This one I'm going to put no assets, just as an example. This is all good. And now, whereas Benjamin Franklin building is a folder in AssetCALC, so I can't change it. But new building right here is just something I created that's just on my iPad. So I can call it whatever I want. And then when I push this data to AssetCALC later, what it'll do is just create a new folder. I accidentally clicked open. So this is what that looks like.